Hey folks, welcome back to a new video. This is Henry SVTV and I hope that you're doing fantastic. Today, we're going to go through one of the first confirmed Xbox Series X games, which by the way was announced during the Game Awards in 2019, where Ninja Theory confirmed that they are working on SENUA'S Saga HELLBLADE II, which is the sequel to Hellblade: Senua's Sacrifice. Unfortunately, this game has been in the dark for quite some time now, and there isn't a confirmed release date. For now, we can only speculate on an estimated release window, and to be honest, it is only fair that we should be hearing some news anytime soon. Now, Hellblade 2 initial announcement included a very heated and interesting trailer where we can confirm that this game will definitely be a next-gen title. Additionally, Senua can be seen performing a ritual surrounded by what appears to be a group of followers, and it is also confirmed that Melina Jurgens will play Senua again. Additionally, in the trailer, the music used both for the setting and part for the ritual is performed by the band Heilung, an experimental folk music band made up of members from Denmark, Norway, and Germany, which makes complete sense as it has also been confirmed that the new setting for the sequel will take place in Ireland, so the intense rhythm works perfectly for this game. Not much else can be seen or confirmed from the trailer, but we definitely expect a game that offers an immersive experience just like in the first title, which once again will be definitely placing ourselves behind Senua, who is a Celtic warrior who has been literally through hell. And it is worth mentioning that Hellblade takes an impressive thoughtful look at the mental illness through the lens of an historical action game. Hellblade 2 looks like it will take the same trend. Now let's talk a little bit about Senua's Sacrifice. Well, in this game we will find ourselves in a dark fantasy action adventure game which is inspired by the Norse mythology and Celtic culture, where we follow Senua, who is a picked warrior who must make her way into Helheim by defeating all kinds of entities, facing a lot of challenges and definitely solving multiple puzzles. Now, we want to make our way to Helheim to rescue the soul of her dead lover from the goddess Hela. By the way, her dead lover was murdered by the Norsemen in one of their raids into Senua's village. But in the game, Senua struggles with psychosis. She's said to believe though that her condition is a curse, haunted by an entity known as the Darkness. She will hear two voices in her head all the time who are also known as Furies, and she will also listen to memories from her past. Now, to properly represent psychosis, developers work closely with neuroscientists, mental health specialists, and people suffering from these conditions. And I want to quote that Hellblade was a commercial success. Now, the quality and uniqueness of the story and main character and its overall presentation, alongside with Jurgens' performance, to me her performance was key and added a great production value to the game, as they used motion capture to truly feature Melina's emotions. Now, the game was also considered superior in quality to what independent games usually provide. Although its gameplay and other elements received some criticism, the game sold over 1 million copies across all platforms. Now, do you guys see why is it that I am so interested in the sequel? It was a complete madness just to get specialists to work hand in hand with the developers of this game, be able to deliver an exceptional experience and realism of what people who suffer from this illness experience on their day-to-day. To me, just it is exceptional. Now, it is hard to determine what the gameplay will be like. On this second title, in theory, it should be some way resemble the first game, which was part exploration and part combat. Now, the exploration section challenged Senua to interact with multiple objects and solve puzzles. Now, the combat on the other side, it offered the ability to put together simple combos to take on both human and supernatural enemies. And now, the combat mechanisms were not entirely complex, however, in combination with Senua's mental illness and the different scenes, that made them, in my opinion, very interesting and enjoyable. As mentioned a second ago, it's been confirmed that this game will take place in Ireland. The first game took place in a fictional realm of Helheim, so it should be interesting to see how the game plays out with a physical location to work with. As well, it is interesting to think if they will continue to incorporate all of the mythological characters and how they will play out in the end. As for the release date, it's mentioned that it could be potentially releasing during Q1 2021, since it was one of the first Xbox Series X games that was announced, which means that if it wasn't a launch title for this next gen console, it will probably be at least within the next releases, but we cannot know for sure. There isn't a confirmed date. Anyways, I would like to hear from you guys in the comments. What do you guys think of this game and its release date? Also, if you're new here, consider subscribing so that you don't miss any of my future videos with game releases. And don't forget to hit that like button as well. And as always, stay safe. I will see you guys in my next video.